The Cabinet of Ministers approved the signing of a proposed agreement on maritime transport cooperation among the member states of BIMSTEC, which was submitted as a proposal by the Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation. The agreement is set to be signed after the consideration of the recommendations of an official committee report on the agreement presented by the President. With the aim of attracting direct investment into the country and improving the investment environment through policy and legal reforms, the Minister of Foreign Affairs signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for cooperation in promoting direct investment. The Cabinet of Ministers took into consideration the information presented by the President regarding the signing of the MOU on the sidelines of the special meeting of the World Economic Forum held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on the 28th and 29th of April. Meanwhile, the Cabinet approved a combined proposal put forward by the Minister of Mass Media and the Minister of Tourism to conduct the Colombo International Film Festival under the initiative of the National Film Corporation and the Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority. The festival is set to be conducted in Colombo from the 8th to the 14th of July this year, with the primary objective of popularizing global cinematography in the country by creating a revival in the Sri Lankan film industry, as well as making Sri Lanka a tourist hub in South Asia by gaining high tourist attraction. As per plans of the Sri Lanka Ports Authority related to the metalling and tarring of the Jaya Container Terminal, V-Yard in the Port of Colombo, the Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation submitted a proposal to select a suitable institution by inviting national competitive bids. The Cabinet of Ministers approved the respective proposal, which also requests the appointment of a Cabinet-appointed procurement committee and a technical evaluation committee for the process. In the meantime, the Cabinet of Ministers granted approval to allocate funds for the completion of 45,117 housing units under the Samata Sevana housing program of the National Housing Development Authority. Also, the Cabinet of Ministers granted approval to the resolution furnished by the Minister of Public Security to procure 2.3 million pre-printed polycarbonate cards as a reorder from Just-in-Time Technologies Private Limited, required by the Department of Registration of Persons for printing identity cards. The procurement of 5 million pre-printed polycarbonate cards was previously rejected by the Cabinet during its meeting on the 6th of June, while approval was granted during the same meeting to obtain only the essential quantity of pre-printed polycarbonate from the previous supplier until an appropriate supplier is selected, followed by implementation of a new procurement. Finally, the Cabinet approved a decision to implement a pledge loan scheme through banks subject to a concessionary loan rate in order to purchase paddy for the Maha season of 2023 to 2024 and Gala season of 2024. Accordingly, discussions were held with the relevant ministries, departments as well as state and private bank representatives headed by a Deputy Secretary to the Treasury in regard to the method of implementation of the pledge loan scheme. In accordance with the agreement entered into during the discussion, the Cabinet of Ministers granted approval to the proposal submitted by the President to issue pledge loans of 600 million rupees across participatory banking institutions subject to a concessionary loan rate for minor and medium-scale owners of paddy mills during the Yala season of 2024.